was like, I gotta go get the fucking car. So I thought she was leaving, but she said her repair appointment was at 11:15. What the hell is this?
That's the game I'll hop on.
What she just said.
Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Saturansky comes in for Alexander Walker.
Duber went 5 and 12. He's just sent to this hardcore team death match and hijack. What the hell is this?
What is it? Team deathmatch and hijack?
Yeah, you just sent a picture of it.
Oh, that was just something from last night. That wasn't from recently. That was somebody said they were in my game.
Get it inbounds in time.
New Orleans ball.
I sent a picture of them not in my game. Playing with drunk niggas.
The Pelicans trail. Off the inbound. The shot by Ingram, no good. Pass to Jordan. Knocked away. Down low. The baseline J is on the way, and it's good. 2 points. Don Nitty Show has got his second basket.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And here's Saturansky. It's blocked, and they get it back. Clock at 5.
Wow.
Tries again.
Much defense. You
That's short off the rim.
And Scotty
Respect to them, though. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Temples checked in for Brandon Ingram. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Yo.
Now here's Rose. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Hard against Jordan. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Jordan.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Here's Saturansky after the basket by Chicago. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Jordan with it. Hard covering. Jordan with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. A lot of blocks in the first 2 quarters.
Now, once Saturansky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's like they have these keys, and it opens up different doors to like different type of almost dimensions. It's weird.
Don Nitty Show with it.
Call of Duty or Apex?
Oh no! This is it's a series, dude. It's
4 on the clock. Here's Rose.
Yeah, like the Umbrella Academy. That's pretty good too. That's coming out soon too.
One thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the 3-point line.
And it's stolen by Rose. Here's Jordan. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
What's up? Yeah, what you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be out there today. Fucking, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
I'm gonna go make some coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Maine.
Timeout.
Awesome.
Hey, look up top. Oh, and one. Hey, shoot that. Watch the pitch. Oh, you better shoot that.
Against Rose. Fires the three. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
Uses the threat of his drive to create looks from deep. Rose is such a smart offensive talent.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Williamson, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
270, 275, 80, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out.
Williamson at the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he drops the first.
You know, and the future is promising for Zion. His hustle, energy, and scoring ability at his position screams superstar in the making.
Williamson hits them both. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And slam dunk by Jordan.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. New Orleans calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be the top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Hell no.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Pelicans, Nikhil Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
We reached a compromise and we allowed him to come back and play. I think it was 7 minutes each half.
Let me go back and play, and then they'll make the game put a time soon.
They had him on 7 minutes per half time limit with a stop.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
From deep, Rose. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
The 11-footer. Williamson misses. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Jordan, and there's the drive, and slam dunk by Jordan.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Saturday, they'll be matched up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Jordan. Here's Graham.
They've just struggled to generate consistent offense this quarter.
No good with a layup. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role. But, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Here's Pippen. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Williamson, left side. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Leaner from distance. And that's good for 2. Alexander Walker's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's New Orleans now. Now Valanciunas, who poked away. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. New Orleans making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Williamson, and Hart subbed in for Graham.
Josh Hart.
And here's Ingram. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Temple comes in for Ingram. And it's Satoransky in for Alexander Walker.
Hernan Gomez.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Outside Hart.
Satoransky.
Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Oh! A big finish right there!
He destroyed the rim.
That's how.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And a pass break now for the Bulls. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, see that?
Like the punch. Like the throwdown.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Satoransky with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Derrick Rose. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Chicago on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
It's hard enough to win in the NBA. But when you turn the ball over, it's much harder. The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
New Orleans ball.
Temple. Will it go? And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His third personal
That's some
foul.
fearless play from Sadaransky right there.
Team
The
foul.
defender comes at him hard, but he sticks with the shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tomas Sadaransky taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Continuing to watch Sadaransky improve over time. I mean, he's a good teammate who accepts whatever role is asked of him.
Jordan, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Jordan. Here's Rodman. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Hey, shot's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Rodman. He's got 5. Tipped. Antetokounmpo finds Jordan. Shoots from 14. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Temple. Antetokounmpo covering. Hernan Gomez. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now. Pass to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Sadaransky. And he lays it up and in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Jordan.
Bang.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
Playmaker in every sense of the word. Rose is so good at breaking down defenses and creating for others.
A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got his first points of the night.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Antetokounmpo inside. Hernan Gomez there. Antetokounmpo. Bam.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Hart with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Some changes for New Orleans. Marshall comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Lewis is subbed in for Temple.
Cairo Lewis Jr.
Chicago with the ball. 43 seconds left in the second period. Rodman. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
40 seconds left to play in the half. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Sadaransky right side. Back to Hayes. Basket's good on the assist from Sadaransky. Sadaransky's got 5 assists in the game. And Hayes comes to help. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
And it's New Orleans ball. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes. At the line for 2.
Two shot.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Rose right side. Here's Pippen. What a terrific move that is. 13 points in the game.
And he's creating for his teammates. I mean, that's always been a big part of his. He's just as motivated to create for his teammates as he is for himself.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls just dominating this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Chicago Bulls.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And moving on, guys, it's early in the season, but always a good time to check out the power rankings.
Looking at the Bulls, they're off to a great start. Good analysis, knew this was coming. Lots of firepower, great character. When you have those two things together, you're unstoppable.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Graham, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Ingram. Second chance effort. Blocked! Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Valanciunas finds Graham. 6 to shoot. Williamson passes to Valanciunas. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
So for the Pelicans right now, it's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. It's Graham and Alexander Walker at the 1 and the 2. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. Inside, here's Alexander Walker. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
First team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Scottie Pippen. At the line for one,
So it's the Pelicans now. Outside Ingram, driving inside, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Charging inside with confidence. I love when Ingram takes initiative and looks to get to the rim.
Williamson comes with a double team. Here's Pippen, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Williamson.
Chicago foul. Dennis Rodman. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Ingram.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
Can't hit from the elbow.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Jordan. Tries it from 16, and again, it's Chicago.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Tipped away. Here's Alexander Walker. Shoots a fadeaway. That one's wide left. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Outside Graham. Pass to Williamson. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Rose has got 14 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And it's rejected. And now the Bulls in transition.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Graham with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Williamson. Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. Temple's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Satoransky in for Graham. Here's Valanciunas, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Satoransky. Here's Hart. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Here's Rodman, covered by Satoransky. Doubled by Hart. Clock at 6. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Knocked loose. Stolen by Valanciunas. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas. Shots good by Hart.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Temple. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Third team fouls. Pelican substitution.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Satoransky right side. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Murphy's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Jordan. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Jordan's got 33 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Auto foul. Scotty.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Lewis is checked in.
Fourth team foul. Pelican substitution. Kyra Lewis Jr.
And Antetokounmpo over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
First team foul.
And here's Hayes. Give him 8. Hart from long range drains the triple. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
A lot of shooting is confidence, and there Hart showing plenty of it with his rise and fire.
Antetokounmpo finds Jordan from behind the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
It's good.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Jordan with the bucket.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Jordan's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. The ball's knocked loose. And here they come. From deep three-point range, the Pelicans pull it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Here's Hart. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. From downtown, and the basket by Pippen. He's got 21.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he recovers it. And Antetokounmpo over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Willie Hernan Gomez. First team foul.
Knocks it loose. Here's Murphy. 5 on the clock. Right wing. There's the triple. Rose grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Hart. And there's Jordan on the assist from Rose. Jordan's got 41.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Lewis, guarded by Rose. To halt the run. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Ball. Checking in for the Pelicans, Najee Marshall. Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Shot clock at 2. Hart. And too long on the shot. Here's Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Alexander Walker. With the crossover. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball. Checking in for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson. Devontae Graham.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
To the paint. To the inside. Here's Williamson. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Man, it's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've done opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. That'll be a 5-second call with efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Picked it out of midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 18 points in just the second half. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
And for the Pelicans, Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Then there's Thomas Satoransky, and it's Temple in at the 2-guard spot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his third foul so far, and the Pelicans making a change here.
Team foul. Pelican substitution.
Pass to Temple. Now here's Satoransky. Down low. Here's Marshall. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And Giannis throws it down.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now Valanciunas. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
That's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. Try to get him out the game.
And so they foul intentionally. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see. I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Temple. Poke loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And they're on the break. And he jams it home with authority.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
So they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead. Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Lewis comes in for Satoransky.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Willie Hernan Gomez, Cairo Lewis Jr.
Pass to Lewis. Floats one. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
New Orleans ball.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Rodman. There's the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And Chris, after about a year where fans weren't allowed in arenas, you think players have a greater appreciation for the energy they bring to the proceedings?
Of course. I think the fans have a greater appreciation. I think the players, I think the referees, I think everyone. You know, the difference between a packed house and an empty arena, that's a big difference. And so the energy of the crowd, man, it's a wonderful.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Jordan. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Jordan's got 49 in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Lewis. Here's Temple, covered by Jordan. And here's Hernan Gomez. Good on the bucket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
New Orleans ball.
Here's Lewis, guarded by Rose. Back to Hernan Gomez. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Hernan Gomez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Jordan goes in, and Chicago again with a bucket.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Pass to Lewis. Got a piece of it. And now the Bulls in transition. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Greg.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Here's Jordan, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's New Orleans with it. To the middle. Pass to Lewis. Knocked away. And it's stolen by Rose. Here's Jordan. Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened? Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Lewis. Outside Ingram. Inside. They get it again. And it's good for 2.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back. He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
And it's Pelicans ball. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Down low. Here's Temple. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Jordan with the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Ingram with the ball. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And nice job by Ingram. We know he can score from deep, but showing he can do it in the paint as well.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Rodman. The 17-footer. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. The finish. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Lewis. And it's stolen by Rose. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here he goes.
Oh, don't do that to him. Oh, my goodness. The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
Here's Lewis. These last seasons, we've had the privilege of listening to our players when they use their voices. And it's also been amazing to see the NBA work to support them.
You know, our players are empowered to stand up for what they believe in. It started with players like Bill Russell, Spencer Haywood, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what our league is about. And we know that's a very special thing.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Jumps up. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, the length of Giannis is tough to deal with. He uses it to perfection to come up with steals.
Here's Lewis, guarded by Rose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line for 2. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Satoransky comes in for Ingram. No good on the second free throw.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Here's Jordan. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back in.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Pass to Lewis. Another steal. And another fast break for the Bulls. Chicago running.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Lewis. Satoransky outside. Over Rose. And the Pelicans miss again. Jordan, the pass to Rose. Releases from 15. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Hernan Gomez with it. Who poked away. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Hernan Gomez, no good. Jordan high post. I can't believe he just did that.
That's how you handle it, John.
Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
That fired his guys up, no question.
For making it out to tonight's event.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems.
Didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
What was the feeling back in Chicago? Did it write us off yet? You said some of them have written us off. I said, well, tell those guys to stay home. Somebody had written or said that the Bulls are going to go home. Send them home. And so when he hits the shot, go home, motherfuckers, go home. Get the fuck out of here. Go fucking anywhere, but you out of here. Whoever's not with us, all you fuckers go to hell.
It was so dramatic, and it was typical what we'd see Michael do the rest of his career in big moments.
That shot enabled the Bulls to start growing and believing that something special was on the horizon.
Finally got over the hump of losers mentality. We were starting to become a winning franchise. And, you know, this guy was a limit.
How high can this man fly? Michael Jordan is soaring, and the Chicago Bulls are going right with him. But now, Superman faces his toughest test. And we bring you the first game of the Eastern Conference Championship between the underdog Chicago Bulls and the favored Detroit Pistons.
NBA was invested in making Michael Jordan a star. Pistons were slowing that down. We knew how important to the NBA it was to get Michael to go to the next level. The blueprint was Larry, Magic, now Michael. And all of a sudden, there was this little team in Detroit who just messed up the whole story. Love that. Oh, I hated him. And yeah, he carries even to this day. They made it personal. They physically beat the shit out of us.
When we played the Pistons in that series, it was arm-to-arm physical combat. But we never backed down. We fought them.
The Bulls have won the first
So
game.
you got heels on?
So we got game one. They won game two.
We're gonna get ready to go.
Where is it going?
Container store.
Oh, yeah.
And then a cookie store called Crumble.
Oh.
It's like the new fad. They have chocolate chip and sugar cookies all the time, but then every week there's 4 new flavors of cookies that they make. So thank you guys.
How much cash do you have available? I'm gonna take like 75.
That was get the ball, Michael. Everybody get the
I'm
fuck
buying
out.
that. I'm buying ounce off Jermaine. So I have half ounce. I'll have 2 ounces.
Just took over the game, made all the big field
Weird,
goals
I
down the
just don't know if
stretch.
you want to just.
Showed like the
I don't know.
showed
I
the
was gonna
superstar they really
hope
is.
my Cash App covers here because he said I could just Cash App pay him. So maybe I'll just pull it off, put it on the Cash App. But I don't want to put anything on the Cash App. I have it sitting there. You know what I mean? So.
Like they've already tried to fucking get you again.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have $150 on me, so maybe you can just give it to me later. So. I don't have it on me, but on my card. We'll figure it out.
I don't know how you came out of it alive.
The infamous Jordan rules, the Pistons' defensive tactics designed to contain their namesake, are enforced whenever Michael is on the floor.
When he was in the air, we had him shot. But, you know, when everything is on the floor, you hold your own. Have to stop him before he takes a swipe.
Because you know he's not human.
Here again, the implementation of the Jordan rule.
This is what the Jordan rules were. On the wings, we're going to push him to the elbow, and we're not going to let him drive to the baseline. Number 2, when he's on top, we're going to influence him to his left. When he got the ball in the low post, we're going to trap him from the top. That's the Jordan rules, and it was that simple. That's when Lampier and Mahone would go up and knock him out to the ground.
As soon as he steps in the paint, hit him.
Chuck Bigler. So this is a Jordan rule. Every time you go to the fucking basket, put him on the ground. When he comes to the basket, he ain't gonna duck. We're gonna hit you, and you're gonna be on the ground.
Jordan is still there.
We tried to physically hurt Michael
Jordan had no place to go.
How bad do you want it? Are you willing to be injured to score a basket?
The Pistons want to make Jordan pay whenever he gets in the paint.
The referees back then didn't look to see if Michael was hurt or not. They wasn't make sure that the savior is okay. That wasn't the way it is.
It is over at the Palace. The Pistons have beaten the Bulls.
Michael Jordan should nobody because for him to survive that and still maintain that greatness, I mean, it's very unparalleled.
We were not ready for the Detroit Pistons at that point in time. They were more physical than us. They were the aggressors.
Detroit had our number.
The Detroit Pistons, by virtue of a 103-94 victory, have eliminated the Bulls and indeed are headed for the final.
Unfortunately for the Bulls, the story was the same. Control Michael, and the win is yours.
We did not have, as a unit, the confidence that we felt like we needed to beat Detroit.
The game's over, and the Pistons have won the World Championship. Gone down in the record books as one of the greatest defensive teams ever in the history of this league.
It seems that in sports, there's always that one team that you have to overcome. And you almost build your team to beat them. And unequivocally, for the Bulls, it was the Pistons.
A friend of Dennis Rodman was worried enough about the Pistons' whereabouts overnight that he called 911 to initiate a search. Police found Rodman at the Palace early this morning in Auburn Hills. Rodman had taken his legally registered rifle with him, mood characterized as despondent.
Reasonable concern.
Here.
That's Dennis at about 8 this morning, trying to assure reporters that he's fine, that he's not on the verge of an emotional breakdown, and that he did nothing out of the ordinary, at least for him.
The report that we had is that took a gun, had a gun in his truck. Have you heard that? Can you confirm that?
I've heard that, yeah. That's all I know. I had a gun in my hand, left it in the front seat. Luckily, I fell asleep, and the cops came and got me. I was at a lost place at that time. This lost place. That time in my life, I think that was more of a wake-up call and a rescue call.
Last night may have been the last time we see Dennis Rodman in a Pistons uniform.
Dennis Rodman used to be a Piston. He's out of there.
The Worm is now with Spur, traded for Sean Elliott and David Wood.
Dennis goes to San Antonio, and then Demolition Man comes out and he changes his hair color.
That's me. That's Dennis Rodman. I'm not trying to praise anybody.
Donna goes, he's cute. And they started seeing each other. Donna explained to him, you have to establish who you want to be in this life. Don't be who they tell you should be. He started realizing he can push to any boundary. And that's a freedom.
People that write the things in the paper don't really know Dennis Rodman. They don't even talk to me, so they just have to write something that's crazy and stupid to make me look like an asshole. I just want to do something that makes me feel like that I'm free, that I can go do anything I want to do.
What does it mean? The outfits, the tattoos, the sunglasses, the velvet hat, the rings, why?
I like doing what I'm doing. It's making me happy and making me feel like I'm a 10-year-old kid.
Can I ask you to do one thing for me before we leave this interview? Take off the hat. Let me see. Take off the hat. Let me see what color it is.
There's no color. You know, I've been pretty much lazy, and this is hell with it. I'm thinking about shaving it off.
I want to go further than Dennis. I didn't do it. And Jimmy Stack was my assistant at that point. Came to me and said, let's talk about Rodman. I said, no, I don't want to talk about Rodman. And he said, Jerry, I've done some homework.
I really felt like I had a different perspective on Dennis.
By Dennis Rodman, who already has a team. It's another one, and out he goes.
Dennis was acting out in San Antonio, but I just felt like the structure that we had with Michael and Scotty and the leadership, Dennis would respect those guys and play and thrive.
If we had not had Michael and Scotty, the people in the locker room, we would have never taken this. And if Phil had not been the coach, I don't think we would have taken him. Because I knew that Phil could handle it.
That was awful. I walk into Jerry Krause's house. He's sitting on the couch. He's got a pool boy hat over his eyes. He's got the rings in his nose and his mouth. He doesn't stand up to meet me, so I said, "Stand up, Dennis. Take your head off, shake hands. Let's go outside and talk."
We had to break bread in at the house. So basically said, "Dennis, you want to come play for the Bulls?" I said, "I don't care. Whatever. What's up?"
Last week, the Bulls announced the acquisition of a player many people consider the most controversial basketball star in the NBA. He is Dennis Rodman, one of the best rebounders in NBA history. Is it one of the shrewdest moves the Bulls have ever made, or one of the dumbest?
It was a visceral reaction, Rodman. Rodman was at the center of the most hated team in the history of Chicago.
We all thought, well, there's no way they would ever accept him. Like, even if they sign him, they'll never accept him. You know, and to their credit, Jordan and Pippen especially say, "Hey, he can help us win. You know, we know how tough he is."
On a hand and a glove.
Dennis was a dominant defensive player, and what Dennis brought was exactly what we needed. Somebody who gave us that edge on the front line.
We do this job, then we're gonna love it. Play basketball. Win. That's it. That's what he did.
Understood defensive strategy with all the rotations. He had no limits, you know, in terms of what he does.
He could guard multiple players. He studied each guy. He knew player strengths and weaknesses.
Dennis knows how to play his role well. He has a great understanding of what it takes to win. He's a huge reason for our success.
What are you up to? You want to shoot people? Question mark.
I know. You gave me a good article the other day. I appreciate that. The one that you said, quit worrying about what he's gonna do when you live for the present. Don't worry about it. Leave him alone. Quit asking stupid questions about what's happening. And I'm sick of it too. I'm tired of it. I am totally tired of it. I'm gonna stop talking to y'all.
Let's see, next question.
I mean, you guys are good. One place on the road. That's what killed me.
It's gotta be a little dream. Every city, it's like, is it Michael's last game and everything that's going on with that? Is it wearing on you a little? Does it wear on you a little?
Yeah, it gets old. Questions don't change. The answer pretty much the same.
Wouldn't it be nice if Bulls fans could enjoy this title run without worrying that it could be the final running of the Bulls? More questions in that vein for Michael Jordan today?
You said that this is your last year.
Could this have been your last time in the Bay Area? Your last regular season? In a sense, it's like this round of the Thinks it might be your last time.
Should he retire?
It's his decision.
Are we required to ask every team if you're going to retire?
You're gonna get the same answer. Although I may have same answers. I practice them quite a bit. You never know. You never know. Beats me. Maybe the last time, last dance, whatever, but